So it's now 12:20. It's Sunday, the 2nd of June, and the boat that was meant to come in at 5 o'clock still isn't here. It was meant to come in at 5 and leave at 8. It's still not even arrived yet, so God knows what time it's coming, God knows what time we're getting on it, God knows what time we're going. It's 5 o'clock. An hour ago they started taking people through passport control, foot passengers. Just passed through passport control, and gonna go ahead to get on the boat now. Over there. There's still maybe 6 or 7 foot passengers to go through the checkpoint. I think it's taken on average 15 minutes per person. So there's going to be some time before everyone's through. No idea what time the boat's going to leave, maybe 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. This boat was meant to leave 8 PM last night, so nearly nearly 12 hours late. I'm so tired. Onto the boat. 5:30 and we just got on the boat, and that is where the bikes are stored. A little bit concerned. So it's 9:30, we got on the boat at 5. This is Dan, he's also from the UK, cycling like an idiot like me. And this is the top of the boat, we still haven't moved. This is the boat that was meant to arrive at 5 PM and leave at 8 PM yesterday. The same boat that came in at 4 AM this morning, that we boarded at 5, that has just been sitting here chilling. So now, we're still here.
To think we rushed.
Yeah, exactly, to think we rushed 75 kilometres from Baku to get to this port, thinking the boat was leaving at 8, and yeah. We've just had breakfast, which was interesting.
Small.
Russia?
Drink.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
lots of drink, little sleep.
Sleep. 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Hello, British guys. Here we have a pretty simple life. Eating, waiting, sleeping, sometimes cleaning, not too much.
Fantastic. This is the lunchtime. These are the guys, Ellie, Dan and Amund, just chilling, and this is the rest of the boat. About to eat some food.
Lunch beats breakfast, doesn't it?
Lunch does beat breakfast. It looks really good. So, this is the cabin. These are the beds. This is where we're staying for the next day, or maybe 2, depending on how long the ferry takes to actually leave. And I'm bunked under there. Trying to avoid those Russian and Kazakh guys I met earlier, because we were drinking with them and they wouldn't let us leave. This is where the toilets and the showers are. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and we're drinking some kind of spirit with them. They got very agitated when we said we wanted to go. And going outside the deck. Lovely view. So it's 12:30, we boarded the ship again at 5 and we still haven't moved from the port. We were meant to leave at 8 o'clock last night. Here are the guys. There's some of the guys that were drunk earlier that were arguing. We'll stay out of their way. Ah, nice lifeboat.
You doing a little tour?
I certainly am doing a tour. I've shown them all the best bits. This is where you drink chai tea. It's one of the better things about the boat. You get free chai. Lovely. I think I'm going to sit down here and write some stuff.
So you can see the horses.
Yes, we've got to try and find those 50 horses that are downstairs. Let's have a look down here. God, it's hot. The workman's station. Proper cargo ship, this. It's not a ferry, it's a cargo ship that takes passengers. If they can fit them on, foot passengers or cyclists. Everyone on here is a driver. A container ship, so this is the back of the boat. Crazy. And that's the top of the boat up there. Need the front of the boat quick. Might as well, I've still got space on my memory card. It's so hot right now. In Aktal, where I'm heading, it's about 43 degrees. No idea what the temperature is here, but it's hot. I came up here earlier, sit down in the shade just behind me, and we had a bit of shade. And for the next 45 minutes, that line of shadow slowly decreased as the sun moved, and then suddenly there was no longer any shade, and we had to come down here, back inside. Past. Oh. See how bright it is. This is the top deck. Small lifeboat capsules. Let's hope we don't have to use one of those. And I know absolutely nothing about boats. There's a few people that I know who do know something about boats. Katie's definitely one of them. She's watching this now, she's always tweeting about boats. But I have not got a clue. I wonder if you can legitimately go up there. A bit laugh. I've heard that the captain lets people go up here. That'd be a cool place to take a picture. So this is still the port where we haven't moved, and clearly it's down to weather because it's very rough seas out there. I've no idea at all why we haven't moved. No one seems to know why we're not going anywhere. We're all just waiting, and although it is a very nice view, nice blue sea, kind of picturesque area, I'd much rather be on my way to Kazakhstan because this boat journey takes 30 hours normally, and that's assuming that we don't get stuck outside the port. This boat on the way in was meant to dock at 5 in the afternoon yesterday, and it docked at early hours of the morning this morning, so everyone on the boat was waiting for, you know, 10 or so hours, however long it was, just to come into port. And I don't want to be doing that outside Kazakhstan because that adds even more hours to the journey, so you end up being on it for like 2-3 days. I'd just rather go, but for some reason, like I said, we're stuck. I'm not sure if that is a sandbank there, because there's lots of sand going out like a mini island, but it looks almost like it's just like a sandbank. But it's quite big over there, so I don't really know what that's for. But yeah, so that's the top of the boat. I'm going to go back down in the shade now because it's very, very, very hot. That concludes it.
Goodbye, Azerbaijan.
Only a few hours late, it's 1:30, and we've just started to move. Any thoughts? Goodbye, Azerbaijan.
Goodbye, Swedish couple.
Yeah, well, maybe they made it onto the boat, you never know. We are lightning fast right now. We will make Kazakhstan in no time. Look at us go. You can't even tell on this camera that we're moving. Try and focus on like the boat. I'm holding this as still as possible, and we are very slowly going past. Finally. 8 PM last night, it's now 1:30 PM today, and we've just started moving. No, I've got to put it in the video for the vlog today. This is how desperate times are in here. It's so hot that we've got a ladder and a pillowcase on the end of the ladder to try and bring some of the cold air in.
Show some food if the water starts.
Does, doesn't it? Just had dinner. Come up to the top deck. Look at that sunset. And a little bird flying in it as well. Couldn't be more perfect. And on a side note, which is really oily. It just shows you what it's actually like. There's some oil rigs out there to the right. There's the sun going down. He's videoing now, isn't he? He's such a knob. So there's that clean, oily water there in front of you. Crazy. The colour of it there, it's insane. Look at it go. It's pretty, but shows you how dirty the water is. That is crazy. There is no video effects on this at all. That is genuinely the colour of the water. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's actually really disturbing that this is still going on. And it's not just the glittery effect now, like the rainbow effect. Now it's actually dark, thick sediments of oil that you can see on the surface, which is now just like a whole other level of the way it's polluted there. Is you get a colour effect back again. And that's because of all the oil rigs and stuff over there, but I can't imagine that there's any sea life here at all. And I saw a dead fish floating on the surface earlier, and I guarantee that that's something to do with the pollution in the water. quite sad.
Daniel, do you have something to